story.
nytimes.com. Russia introduces experimental 8 super soldiers to Ukraine conflict. Dorcas Glingary.
2 to 3 minutes.
In a stunning escalation of the ongoing conflict, Russia today unveiled its infernal army of the future, a battalion of genetically enhanced guerrillas, bred for superior intelligence and combat prowess. Decades of secret research, fueled by the shadows of Lysenkoism's disastrous legacy, have culminated in this bioengineered nightmare.
These Supersoldiers, as they are ominously called, are the product of a clandestine program initiated after the fall of Lysenko's pseudoscience. Soviet geneticists, determined to prove the power of Mendelian principles, undertook a series of audacious selective breeding and cloning projects, one of which focused on gorillas. Over 6 decades, they meticulously selected for encephalization, crafting generations with brains far exceeding their natural capacity.
The results are sobering and impressive. These apes, easily surpassing the cognitive abilities of any non-human primate, are reported to be fully literate, capable of complex strategic thinking, and even mastering rudimentary hand-to-hand combat. Their natural strength and speed, amplified by genetic manipulation, makes them formidable physical opponents.
But their most unequivocal aspect is their loyalty. Imbued with a deep-seated patriotism through forced indoctrination and intensive training, these Supersoldiers are fanatically devoted to Mother Russia. Videos released by the Kremlin show them reciting patriotic slogans in a clipped Russian patois, and displaying unwavering obedience to their human commanders.
The world watched in horror as the first wave of these bioengineered warriors stormed Ukrainian trenches, dismembering and hurling their enemies skyward, tearing through enemy lines with their superhuman strength and tactical acumen. Their arrival marks a new, terrifying chapter in the annals of warfare, blurring the lines between soldier and beast.
The ethical implications are staggering. Unleashing such sentient beings onto the battlefield raises questions about the very definition of humanity and the boundaries of scientific pursuit. The potential for unintended consequences, from uncontrollable rage to potential rebellion against their human masters, is a frightening prospect.
The international community has responded with outrage and condemnation. The UN Security Council is convening an emergency session, while human rights groups call for an immediate ceasefire and the dismantling of the program. But the question remains, can the world stop this Frankensteinian nightmare before it spreads to more nations and more species?
The fate of the world stands frozen at the verge, transfixed by the chilling gaze of intelligent eyes staring from beneath simian brows.